I'm going to give you 3 elite putting tips that's going to make you a better putter. How many times have you hit good shots in or good chips and gone up and missed the putt? Well, from these 3 tips, they're going to stop and we're going to get you holding more putts. And at the end, like always, I'm going to throw in a little bonus drill for you, which will help you keep those putting techniques nice and sharp and your confidence high, ready for the course. Let's get into tip 1. Okay, tip 1 is we're talking about start line. The best players in the world have the ability to start the putts on line. If you start the ball on line, you've got more chance of going in, lowering your scores, improving your golf. Now this is a drill that I use quite a lot. So I get myself a nice straight putt on the putting green, and just give myself a nice straight putt. I know it's straight, there's no break in it at all. And I just roughly measure it out 5 feet. And then what I do is I get myself a tee peg and I find the middle point, or roughly the middle. But where I want that line is when I line that ball up, it's going to be a straight line through the tee into the middle of the hole. So just setting it up, finding the middle. So my perception now is when I stand over the ball and line that up, when I look down this line, for me, that tee peg looks slightly left. That's my perception. So if I'm setting up without getting used to doing this drill, I'm not starting it correct because I don't know, that doesn't look like the middle to me. So it's reinforcing it. I've got to try and feel that and gain where that is. That looks a little bit left. So my start line would probably be incorrect because that doesn't look correct, but I know it's correct because we've done it from behind. So try and have a few little strokes of just thinking, right, I need to see that as straight. Once I do that, all I need to do then is make a rough gate. And you'll have seen a lot of tour players doing this with the gates. And it's quite a generous gate, that. Okay, but we're just going to start. All we want to do is have a feel of where middle is. And then what we're going to do is going to hit a few putts through the gate. Now, the better you get, the tighter the gate can get. But we've got to find where the middle is. So we're rolling it through that gate nice and easy. Now I know I'm starting that putt on line. The more I practice that, whether I do, right, I'm going to do 20, I'm going to do 30, I'm going to get that perception of where my start line is. I know I'm starting it correct. So this drill is no time wasted at all. If you did 5 of these or 10 minutes just walking around a putt, this is going to give you much more benefit when you get on the course because you're starting to focus on where straight is. Okay, let's move into tip 2.
If you want more tip videos that will help you improve at golf, make sure you hit the subscribe button and press all on the notifications bell.
Tip 2 is about consistency of strike. Now, if you can control the putt and hit it more out the middle of the face, you're going to get more control and consistency out of the distance. Hitting it in all parts of the face is going to give you an inconsistent outcome, an inconsistent result. So you've got to test yourself and practice this on the putting green or in the front room when you're at home. So a really quick and efficient drill to do this is I'm using elastic bands here and I just tie them on or wrap them on just wider than a golf ball. I like to use blue tack or elastic bands because at the face I want to get that feeling of when I've got it wrong. It gives you instant feedback of a duff or a hit. If I hit these bands, it's a dead feel and the ball will go off at different directions. If you use blue tack again, you'll get that dead bounce on it. So all I want to do is hit some putts. I've got myself about 15 feet here. I'm going to hit some putts and I want to feel the middle of the face. I'm not too fussed about holding it. I've just got a target that I can put at. But the more I can get that feeling of it hitting out the middle of the face consistently, the ball's going to react more consistent. So I'm going to become a better putter out on the golf course. Okay, let's give it a go. Now, if I get this wrong, I'll just show you first. If I get this wrong and hit the elastic band, I get that dead feel on it. And I get that straight away. So I know that that's not right, and I know that that didn't quite work. If I get it in the heel, it'll come off out of there. It's not getting that, I'm not getting that feel off the club face. I want to get that consistency of strike, and it's giving me that's giving me that horrible feel back. Okay, so if I get it out the middle of the putter, again, I'm getting that feedback straight away. It feels right, it reacts well. Straight away, I'm getting that's the middle of the face. I'm getting a consistency, I'm getting it to the hole. That's better. So you can see there, all them putts, even from this distance, which is, 15 feet out, they've all gone consistently the same distance past the hole. They all fell out the middle of the putter. So that's going to give me consistency on the course. Great little drill. Use it on the putting green, use it in your front room, just get a little bit of a target. Don't worry too much about holing putts, just get the feel of where the middle of the face is. The more you hit out the middle, the more consistent the outcome and the result. Okay, let's move on to tip 3. Tip number 3. So tip number 3 is about controlling the pace of the putt. So we've had starting the putt on line, we've had consistency of strike, and now we want to control the pace. Now what I see a lot is, again, going on a Saturday morning, playing in your comp, 3 balls down, all to the same hole, move, all to the same hole. Now what I want you to do is, and the outcome is just you're hitting it to try and hold the putt, and if it goes in, great. What I want you to do is I want you to vary that. So you can see what we've done here. We've set up just 4 putts, all different stations, all different lengths, and we're going to have different outcomes to it. So we're going to hit a putt in a minute, and it's just going to be as close to the hole as it can without going in. So it can't drop in. So we're controlling the pace of that putt. We're going to hit another putt then a little bit further away, and that wants to go 2 feet past that hole. Okay, so the first one I've got here, my target here, what I'm aiming to do is roll this putt up and control the pace and getting it tight to the hole without it dropping in, okay? So this is what I'm doing, I'm controlling the pace of this. So I'm going to hit the putt and I'm just going to roll it just short of the hole, as tight as I can get it, okay? So it's gone short of the hole, and my next time I do it, I want to get it as tight as I can into that hole, so I'm controlling the pace of that putt. So this one I'm going a little bit longer, and what I want to do with this, you know, this can be done with T-pegs or coins or anything, imaginary holes. We've just used a flag, obviously, so you can see it better. So I just want to roll this one 2 feet past, okay? So it's got to go 2 feet past the hole, and I've got control of what that putt's doing, okay? So I go up there and have a look. That's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty much bang on 2 feet past the hole. And again, I'm just varying my distances all the time. So this one now has got a little bit of slope, so that's going to bring into it. It's got a little bit of left to right. So I think, right, okay, I'm going to bring this one, I'm going to put this one a foot past the hole. Okay, just vary it all the time. But I've also got to take into account now the slope. I can feel the slope on my feet, and I want to go a foot past the hole. And that putt is in control all the time, okay? So not bad, maybe a little bit further than a foot. So this one, downhill, quite a slope now off the left. See, I'm a lot more higher than the hole here, so I know it's going to be a bit quicker. So again, my pace has got to change. I've got to adapt, which is what I'm going to do on the golf course, because all putts are ever changing. So standing and hitting 40 putts from one position isn't going to help you. You've got to move, even if it's just a step to the left or the right, the putt becomes different. So this one is quite high, and again, what I want with this one, I'm going to go short of the hole again. So I want to go about a foot short of the hole. So I'm lagging this putt up really. I'm going to go a foot short, and I've got to take into account the slope and roll it down. Okay, so it went in, but to that I've lost a little bit of control of that putt because I wasn't short. My aim was to finish short of the hole. But again, what that's giving me is feedback. It's giving me feedback. I've worked on my start point, I've worked on my centerness of strike and the consistency of the strike, and now I want to work on pace. If I can get those 3 elements, those 3 areas of my putting better, your scores are going to lower. But I'm going to give you a little bonus tip now, and this is a great drill that you can all do on the golf course. Okay, bonus time now. This is called a 3-foot circle drill. This is something you all need to bring into your game to make you a better player to hold more putts. It's a great drill to do. This is a drill of Phil Mickelson that you might have all seen before, but it's a fantastic drill to get out. On the PGA Tour, from 8 feet, they're holing 52% from 8 feet, which is quite surprising. You bring that into 3 feet, that stat goes up to 99% that they hole, which shows you how good they are from 3 feet. Can you drive the ball like Rory McIlroy? No, not many people can. Can you become as good from 3 feet as Rory McIlroy? Absolutely. You just need good solid practice, routine and confidence. This drill will help you build this. So what we've got here is a station setup of 10 balls, all 3 feet. If you're struggling for 3 feet, just get your 9 iron out and measure it around. And we're just doing 10 balls. Now, Phil Mickelson will go around this 10 times without missing. So 100 putts. And if he misses, he starts again. So we don't have to go at that level. We can start at 10. You can have a record. You might have hole 6, but you've got something to go against. So all we're going to do, a little quick tip is all it is 1 part back, 3 parts through. So we're accelerating through. We're not getting any of these little guidey putts. So it's 1 back, 3 through. As you go round, obviously the pressure, it becomes a little bit more intense. But if you miss, you start again, okay? So you set yourself up, and it's 1 back, 2, 3 through. 1 back, 3 through. And if you're feeling it, just have a little stroke and back on, okay? Keep moving your way around. If you think, all right, just have a little what, right, and in again. Because this is what you can do on the golf course. When you get that 3-footer, you're just dropping now into routine. You're dropping into what you've been practicing. So you're in the norm. It's nothing new, okay? So you miss, you start again. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Have a go at that. Give us some feedback. Tell us how you're getting on. Putting's one of them things a lot of people, you know, sort of don't want to practice because they enjoy it in drivers or shots at the range, but this is something that you'll hit more than any other shot on the golf course. So you need to be practicing this and you need to get good at it. Take a look at the other videos, give us a thumbs up and tell us what you think about them, and I'll see you next time.